Good morning, boys and girls. Mrs. Frazee here, and I just want to tell you that we miss you. And one of the ways that you can stay in contact with your teachers is by writing a letter. And so that's one of the things that you're going to be working on over the next couple of weeks. Your assignment for writing is to write your teacher a letter. And so you might be wondering, what am I supposed to write to my teacher? And so there are different reasons why you would write a letter to someone. One reason that you might write a letter to someone would be to invite them to do something. And so you might invite your cousin to come and stay with you for a week this summer. Another reason why you might write a letter to someone is as a thank you. Maybe you're going to thank someone for doing something kind for you, or thank someone for a gift that they have given to you. So you might write a thank you letter to Grandma, thanking her for the birthday gift that she sent. You might write a letter to someone to make a big announcement about something. Maybe your family just had a new baby. Maybe your family is getting ready to move and you want to share that news with people, and so you would write them a letter. Another reason is to write a friendly letter, and that's the type of letter you're going to be writing to your teacher. A friendly letter is when you write a letter to someone that you know, telling them things that are going on in your life and asking them questions to find out what's going on with them in their life. And so I'm going to show you what you're going to be doing. All right, boys and girls, so a letter has 5 different parts. The first part of the letter is called the heading. The heading is where you write the date that you are writing the letter. The second part is called the greeting. The greeting is where you write, Dear Grandma, or Dear Uncle Joe. You would put a comma after that. The third part of the letter is called the body. The body of the letter is where you are writing the message to the person you are writing to. Then we have the closing at the end. This is where you would write love or sincerely or from, and you would put a comma after it. And then the last part of a friendly letter is where you write your name. This is the signature. This is the signature of the letter. Okay? So I'm going to model for you a friendly letter so you can get the idea of how to do it, so you can write a friendly letter to your teacher. Your teacher will post these friendly letter writing templates that you can use when you are writing your letter to your teacher. So today's date is April 2nd, 2020. And I'm going to write a letter to my friend Kathy. So I'm going to write, Dear Kathy. And then I'm going to remember that I need to put a comma there. I also need to remember that when I start a new paragraph, I need to indent. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to indent, and I'm going to say, I miss seeing you and all of the children every day. Then I might write what I've been doing. So I have been learning how to make videos for my students. That doesn't look like a very good M, so I'm going to fix that. For my students, period. It has been fun being able to spend time with my family. We've played many games. One thing you might want to do is write a question to the person that you are writing a letter to. If you write a question, they might want to write you a letter back to answer their question. So I'm going to ask my friend Kathy what she has been doing. What have you been doing? I read a new book. Have you been able to read? And then I'm going to end, I've got a little bit more room, so I think I'm going to write, I hope we get back to school in May. When you're writing your friendly letter, it's important to include 1 or 2 questions, but don't put in too many questions. You don't want it to be a list of questions, because the purpose of your letter is to share what you have been doing. Okay, since this is my friend Kathy, I'm going to close my letter with the closing sincerely. Notice how I capitalize the S and I put a comma there, and then I'm going to write my name here. You could even decorate it a little bit, draw a picture, maybe even flip it over and draw a picture on the back. So that is how you're going to do your friendly letter. When you're doing your friendly letter, when you're all finished, make sure that you call the cops. Make sure that you've got good, correct capitalization. Make sure that you have nice, neat, organized writing. Make sure you have correct punctuation. And also make sure that you have good spelling. So make sure you're using your resources for spelling as well. Enjoy. I hope to get some letters in the mail.